49ers update. They're going to be working out another quarterback on Wednesday. That is Jack Coan, who started a full season for Wisconsin and then started a full season for Notre Dame after transferring. So not a small name and not a small guy. Jack Coan is 6'3", 218 pounds, and he played for San Antonio in the XFL. XFL numbers were mediocre, 6 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. And obviously a quarterback that's available at this point and a quarterback that has had to go to the XFL, you're not expecting a whole lot from. But the 49ers are big into opportunities, and they're big into the platform that their system can give a particular quarterback. You look at Sam Darnold, who obviously is much higher profile than somebody like Jack Coan, and they talk about that all the time with Sam Darnold. Yeah, he struggled with the Jets. He struggled with Carolina for most of his time there, but we believe that we can give him the system to allow his physical skill set to succeed. Anyway, Jack Coan is much earlier in the process than Sam Darnold. He's not on the 49ers yet. They're just trying him out on Wednesday. A lot of times these tryouts will happen just so the 49ers can add to their Rolodex, right? So they have some information for further down the line. They're not immediately planning to sign Jack Coan unless he absolutely blows them away in a way in which nobody's expecting. But, it's all part of the bigger picture of roster building. Let's put it that way. Aaron Wilson in the Houston media first reported this news for Jack Coan. And who knows, maybe the 49ers do want to add an extra body for the offseason because Brock Purdy obviously isn't back yet. Maybe they do want 4 quarterbacks in the building just for purposes of the meeting room and running some practices. But we'll just wait and see how this organically develops. The 49ers have often tried out quarterbacks before without making a move elsewhere. Other news, the second part of our 49ers Coach Intel installment is up. So this came out on Monday morning on The Athletic. Trey Lance headlines this one. Trey Lance's footwork, according to Clint Kubiak, one of the 49ers' newest assistants, the brother of Clay Kubiak, son of Gary Kubiak, was already on the 49ers staff. Clint Kubiak said that Trey Lance has made a ton of progress with his footwork, that, he's obviously had the crash course, the same crash course that Steve Wilkes got, right? Except on the offensive side of the ball, Kyle Shanahan tapes all of his meetings. Well, Clint Kubiak, I asked him about this. He said that as soon as he showed up, he watched the meetings that he needed to watch that Kyle Shanahan had taped. And the film that he had watched included Trey Lance from a couple years ago. And Clint Kubiak was able to compare and contrast then and now. And supposedly Trey Lance's footwork is much better. So while fans are looking at the arm, and rightfully so, because Trey Lance has some motion issues to clean up there, the coaches seem to be a lot more focused on the footwork. There are some other nuggets in the piece. One interesting one about Davis-Price and his work on special teams, which might give him a little bit more of an edge this year in a competitive situation to make a roster spot. And a report from Chris Kaserik on Kalia Davis. Kalia Davis, defensive tackle, converted from linebacker in college, right? Stack linebacker to DT, but didn't play for the 49ers last year due to the ACL tear suffered in college. People ask me about Kalia Davis all the time. Well, Chris Kaserik has an update about him in the article as well. So go ahead and check it out. $2 a month right now for The Athletic, with veteran minicamp coming on Tuesday. That is tomorrow. So time to catch up on your 49ers knowledge, because Tuesday and Wednesday are huge days in this 49ers offseason program. Why? Because it's the last time we're going to see this team out on the field until training camp. There's going to be a 40-day gap for the 49ers. Presumably, we'll see that the big drama tomorrow is going to be, will Nick Bosa show up, or is Nick Bosa going to stay back in Florida? It is a mandatory minicamp, so I do expect Nick Bosa and the rest of the 49ers veterans, including Javon Hargrave, who hasn't yet been in OTAs, I expect those guys to be there. All right, everybody, see you from Santa Clara, or maybe see you from Visalia, because I'm going to make a swing through Visalia on the way to Santa Clara before practice tomorrow. All right, everybody, take care.